Hi there! Welcome to Sweden, and it's nice to have you back in my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mayumi and I'm a Filipina who is maximizing her life in her 30s. I revisit touristic places in Manila and explore new places all over the world. And in today's video, I'm going to show you Stockholm, Sweden. This country is known for its music like ABBA, Mamma Mia, and the Swedish house Mafia. So if you have ever sang Mamma Mia, here we go again, then you have a little bit of knowledge about Sweden. Oh, speaking about Spotify, if you have it in your phone and you've been listening to music through there, it's also a Swedish company. Or maybe you're a gamer, because if you are in my age, you must have played Candy Crush. Or maybe you are an actual gamer and you play Minecraft. That's also from Sweden. So your generation is either Candy Crush or Minecraft. Comment down below which one it is. Whichever it is, it will definitely reveal your age, just like me. In my 30s and I've played so much Candy Crush. Anyway, why are we here in Sweden? We are here because my husband is a Swede, and ever since we got married, many years ago, we started going here in Sweden every single year. Manila is very different from Sweden, and that's why we are here to experience how it is to live in Stockholm, Sweden, with nature and a little bit of coolcation during the rainy season in the Philippines. The best time to be here is when it's pouring rain in Manila and it's summer season here in Sweden. So that's about June to August, and you have no idea how much light there can be here. What I mean is that sunset starts only till 8 p.m. So you have the whole day to experience the whole city. Before we continue, let's go grab a coffee with a view. If you are a coffee lover like me, unfortunately, there isn't much Starbucks in Sweden. Mainly because they have also a strong coffee culture, and what you will most likely find almost every area is an espresso house. The espresso house has been around since 1967 and is started by a Swedish couple who at the beginning baked everything, and now it's available in a lot of Nordic countries, even in a lot of countries in Europe, including Germany. If Filipinos have merienda, Swedish people have fika. And fika is basically enjoying a sweet snack with coffee together with a friend or a family member. Let's go in and check Espresso House out. I wanna try this one. This one is a kanelbulle, which is very famous snack here in Sweden. Let's go order it. Hello! Can I order a kanelbulle, please? And coffee, iced Americano with havre milk, oat milk. Okay, everything here is paid with a credit card. They don't accept cash anymore in Sweden, at least most establishments. Oh, that looks good. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, you too. Okay, I have it here. I just need 2 hands. So let's sit right here. This place is actually super nice to hang out in, especially during winter, because it's so cozy inside with leather chairs, leather seats like this. Ooh. And also, if you're gonna look there, it's mostly the design is nice, warm with nice chandelier, very relaxed. Cozy vibes. So here is the very famous kanelbulle. I think it has cinnamon, and I got an iced latte with oat milk. I'm not sure what brand the oat milk is. It could be Swedish, but I might be wrong. Oh, that's so good. Anyway, let's try this one out. I've tried this before. I haven't tried it in an espresso house. Oh god, that's so good. It tastes like Christmas. Cinnamon, sugar, soft, warm bread. It definitely is a favorite snack here. I think I have gained most of my weight because of kanelbulles. Very bad. Oh, that was so good. Tack så mycket. Tack så mycket means thank you so much. All right, time to go out. Sweden has many modes of transportation. They have the train station, and they also have a very efficient bus system. But we are not going to go to either of those because we're going to try, well, I have tried it, but I'm going to show you something that I always use to go around the city swiftly. Where is it? I'm looking for it. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? Do you have any guesses what mode of transportation I want to show you? Let's see. Where do I go to find it? Okay, I think I see one now. We have to cross. Have to make sure there are no cars. Don't want to get hit by a car. Oh, look at that dog. It's so cute. Hello. Look at that dog. Seduction. Okay. I see one. So, I see a bike, which is an electric bike. This brand is called Bolt. But what I'm specifically looking for is a scooter. But this is exactly what I'm telling you about. This one, so you can easily bike around the city or scooter around the city. You just need to download an app called Bolt, and you have access to everything from scooter to bikes to even a car or a boat. So it's our version of Grab here in Stockholm. Here I see one, so I'm gonna ride this one now because we're gonna go to the park. So let me show you how it works. I go to my phone, I look for, oh, where is it? Okay, you see? That is the app, this one, that's Bolt. Going in it now. You can either choose a car, a two-wheeler, and I'm choosing this two-wheeler. And everything has a code, so I'm just going to scan. So I think it already scanned it, and I can choose either per minute or per 20 minutes if you want to really roam around. But I'm just gonna choose per minute and I'll start ride. Great, I think it's ready. So basically you can find these scooters everywhere in the city, even by the parks. Let's go. What's amazing about Sweden is that a lot of the drivers here are very responsible when it comes to their driving. Oh, I love the scooter. You feel so free when you use it. Okay, I made it now to the park. And this scooter, you can just park it anywhere. Then I'm going to end the ride now from my phone. And ride. And then I just have to take a photo of where I left the scooter so they have an idea where I left it, and then it's good. Easy peasy. We've made it now to one of the best parks, from my perspective, from my opinion, here in Stockholm. And this is just a huge space for a child to play around. You can play mini golf, run, and there's a huge playground also here. So it's perfect for families who have, young kids or even older kids. So let's find a bench to sit on. As you can see, they have a cafe where you can grab a drink or some ice cream. Here is their mini golf. They have this huge football field. And during winter, this football field becomes an ice skating rink. I think that's awesome. Nice. I have found myself a chair to relax and enjoy the sun and the very good weather here right now. And it's also nice to do some people watching. You see parents walking with their kids with a stroller. You see a lot of kids who are still having their summer break. A lot of tourists as well at this time because, as I said, this is the best time to be here. Since we live in Manila, we don't have an easy access to outdoor activities such as easy access park like this, the trees. You know, last week we went on an obstacle course, but instead of it being on the ground, the obstacle course is up in the trees, very, very high up, and we only had ropes and metal rods to actually keep us safe. That was so much fun. And it was very exciting because it's such an experience for my son Nicholas, who is now 8 years old, and he gets to have this feeling of independence without having me or my husband to help him out. So he did it all to himself, and he was very, very courageous in climbing those trees and finishing the whole obstacle course. And the place where we live in Manila is in BGC. So as you know, the traffic is crazy, especially during the weekdays. And my son never really had a chance to practice biking. So when we got here, we rented a bike, and it just felt so natural for him to go from one point to another, exploring the ends of an island however he wants to ride it, without even having to worry about, you know, responsible drivers, since we don't have much of those in Manila. But here we feel safe, and he felt very courageous when it comes to just going forward and biking without his, you know, his support wheels. So that's definitely an accomplishment for us. So really, aside from going on a random vacation, we really aimed to experience a lot more. And one of those things is going into a cave that was discovered by these friends. I think there were 3 Swedish friends, and they discovered this cave. And they kept it secret for so many years until they couldn't explore anymore inside with just candles. So they actually looked for a cave, you know, a cave expert to help them explore it even more. So this was so much fun because this is something we don't normally get to experience unless we go to Palawan and check out the caves. And here you really get a perspective of the kind of childhood kids have here in Sweden. It's more open, it's more free. You're left alone to explore and play with your friends. So I think that's what we really appreciate being here in Sweden. Okay, let's continue walking. Let me give you a trivia about Sweden. Now, if the Philippines has about how many islands do Philippines have? Let's check. Okay, if the Philippines has about 7,641 islands, how many islands do you think Sweden have? Sweden has about 260,000 islands, which makes it a country with the most islands all over the world. That's a lot. And this city alone has about 14 islands and connected by 50 bridges. Can you imagine our Philippine islands all connected with a bridge or 50 bridges? Say, have you been to, what do you call this? What's this place that's the islands are so close to each other? Bolinao. So imagine that, but make it a city and connected with so many bridges. The only difference is that it's not in a province. It's in a very hustling, bustling, busy city where a lot of people are trying to rush from one part of the city to another to go to work or to run their errands.
Är det YouTube eller?
Yeah.
Hur många följare har du?
English? Can you speak
How
English?
many?
Just 3,000. I just started. So the kids just asked me if I'm a YouTuber. I said, I just started. I just recently reached 3,000 subscribers. Okay, now we're heading close to the water so I can show you guys what it looks like. First, I have to drive carefully. Okay, I took the scooter, but I think I need to take a train now, so that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go through Hötorget, which is, I would say, 2 stations away from where we're going. Here it is. Going to the subway. Okay, so going to the subway. What's good is that you don't need a subway card. You can just use a credit card, and it should be good for 75 minutes. So if you have 2 trains to ride, then it's just all right, as long as it's within 75 minutes. Let's do this. All right. Okay. I'm going to Tia Centralen. Let's wait for the train here. Quick way to get to where we need to be. Okay, got out now of the train. I am now in Tia Centralen, which is probably the busiest station here because this is where all intertwine. All the red, green, yellow lines of trains intertwine to get to every single part of Sweden. Okay, here we go with the escalators. Look how long this escalator is. Ooh. Sweden has a lot of tunnels, thus they have very long and very steep escalators. So if you're not careful with your luggage, you might fall and get into an accident. So just mind that when you visit Stockholm. Okay, just going through here, getting out. Yep. Okay, I want to show you the water quickly so that you have an idea what I'm talking about when Sweden is made out of so many islands. Okay, taking another tram. This one though does not go under, but it just stays on top of the land. So this should lead me to the water. Oh, there's a lot of people right now. I will just keep standing up. There's a lot of people. Right here. This is quite a tower. I don't know what it's for, but it's right at the city center. Oh, that was such a lovely sight. Sweden has a rich architectural culture, as you can see, and now we are here by the water. Okay, this bus goes into the water. Can you imagine that? It is capable of going into the water. And you have this old tram, still charming.
It goes down.
A lot of bikers. Have to make sure you don't get hit by a bike. As I've mentioned, Sweden has a lot of islands, and I guess that's why almost every Swedish person I know is very comfortable by being in the water. They have a boating culture where people who are higher class or upper middle class has a boat at some point in their lives, so that they can travel from one little island to another, go to their summer houses during summer. And a lot of people also go into the water even though it's cold at some point. But we also did this, me and my son. We just went into the water as if we're doing a cold plunge by the beach. That beach was awesome. It's called Tofta Beach, and it's right at the countryside in an island called Gotland. And it was a lovely experience for me and my family, even though the water wasn't that warm. People going to visit the islands. As you can see, Sweden is such a vibrant country with so many islands, and so much for you to experience, from biking to exploring the caves to going on an obstacle course among the trees to get into the water, enjoying the cold plunge at the beach, to trying out different foods, and to just looking at the beautiful architecture of Stockholm, checking out the different islands from one island to another, crossing bridges. I think this is the most memorable things for me when it comes to visiting Sweden. So I'm gonna end this video right here. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked this video, go ahead and like this episode. This is the first episode of 3. The second one is gonna be very interesting because it's in an island called Gotland, and it's definitely different from the city life of Sweden. If you want to see more of that, go for it, and I will be posting it soon. If you have any comments at all about Stockholm, if you're gonna visit or if you've already visited, comment down below what you think and what you're about to do. So that's it. If you love videos like this, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next ones. I hope you have a great day. Have a good rest of your year, and enjoy your life. Bye. I'll see you in the next ones.